Dear international students, please, there is something I noticed and I want to talk about this. This is how the admissions process in grad school is usually done. Grad school, yeah, I mean United States of America, alright? Because on this YouTube channel, I have been talking about some videos, or I've been talking about how you can study in America for free. And I equally have videos I mentioned on this channel that those videos give you automatic scholarship, or those schools, alright, will give you automatic scholarship. The videos you watch about the schools, they will equally give you maybe living stipends, scholarships for free, and so many other things, application fee waive, and so many other things. So now I want to draw your attention to something. Someone called me, so I wanted you to understand what is happening when it comes to grad school application. Grad school application is something that is very delicate and very technical. Now, this is my point. If you intend to move to grad school, alright, if you want to really study in the United States of America via grad school or maybe using a graduate program, then you should be able to like try to know the basic things. What I mean by the basic things is you cannot be going to grad school whereas you do not know what a research paper is, what you are going to be studying. Not possible, alright? So you need to try as much as possible to at least read at least something, one paper or two. Now we finish with the issue of the paper. Let's come back now to our grad school journey. Remember that one thing you should remember when doing applications to grad school is that your GPA doesn't matter. Like I told you, your GPA doesn't matter. It doesn't move any professor, any researcher or whosoever. What grad school wants from you as an international student is, can you do the work? Can you do research? Can you think? Are you smart? Alright, because grad school does not want people that will come in, will not be able to do anything, will not be able to teach, will not be able to do any research, will not be able to work. They don't like such people. Remember that there is money involved, and the researchers who are maybe the supervisors or the advisors that you are going to be checking, they want to make sure that if they are giving their money to a student, because they are going to fund you, of course, especially for PhD, because remember, these research centers will bring research projects, or projects will come forth. Then these projects will be sponsored by organizations like maybe science organizations, arts organizations, and some of these lecturers are working on these projects. Now, they need people to work with. They will need people like you. Of course, if you have a good GPA, it is going to be good. But what about, remember, your transcript is just one part of the application process. What about your recommendation letters? What about your statement of purpose? What about your CV? What about the other documents? Alright, maybe you have documents to show that you have been working and all the rest. Grad school need people that will be able to contribute to the university and contribute to the research, the faculty, the department in a positive way. You don't want a professor to give you money to sponsor you, you leave Africa and you go and you start sleeping. No. I am explaining these things because I want the person who asks that question to be able to understand that it is not all about your transcript. No, it is not all about your transcript. You can have a 4.4 CGPA and you don't enter grad school because they read your SOP, they didn't understand anything, or maybe you wrote an SOP that doesn't match anything, or maybe you don't have anything. If they notice that you are not well equipped for the program, you are not going to go in. You will not go in. So when applying to grad school, alright, bring out what you have. Grad school wants to see people with experience. What experience do you have? Do you have teaching experience? Do you have research experience? Even if you do not have research experience, at least people for undergraduate, they do research, all right? So they want to see not just those experiences. Can you at least interact with people? They want to see this zeal, all right? At the end of the day, if you people have 50-50, then the person with the best CGPA now goes in. But again, like I told you, a professor knows what he is looking for in a student. So no professor, no researcher wants a lazy student. I hope you understand. Nobody wants a lazy student. So if you want to apply to grad school, know that that is where your work begins. All right, and understand that it doesn't boil down only to your application. There are 6 things I think you need: an application fee, that's the first thing. You need your transcript, that's the second thing. For all the colleges you have attended, you need a CV, you need recommendation letters. All right, I don't know if I already talked about motivation letters, but there are other things involved. All right, sometimes when you are even applying, they would ask you to list in the names of faculty officials you want to work with. That is to show them that you already have somebody you want to work with, which means that you already checked what the person is doing. All right, so these are some of the things that we need to understand as international students that we want to break boundaries or maybe go abroad, all right, or move overseas. Always be smart and think out of the boxes. For example, if you have done a research in something, or probably you did some master's thesis, or maybe you did a project at undergraduate level, of course, when you are applying, mention the project. That is scientific research, or that is a research, maybe something you did. You have to mention that, what you did, so that the people in charge can understand that you have some proud knowledge of what you are doing. It is very, very important like that. If you apply to grad school without bringing your goals further, all right, it is going to be very difficult. Very, very difficult. Please always pay attention to all these details. It is very, very difficult when you are not stable and you do not know what you are going to be doing. All right. So I believe this is going to help you. Again, trying to post emails to professors, and because posting emails, by the way, is going to increase your chances. So you can post emails to them and tell them why you want to work with them, and of course, maybe they can respond to you. Some are very busy, some are not responding, some may not respond, but it is okay. Yeah, you understand. So that is how the thing works. You're talking about a scholarship opportunity that is going to provide a lot of opportunities to you, or a lot of advantages to you in the Schengen zone. What I mean here is, we are going to be talking about a country, a scholarship in Hungary, and this scholarship is going to provide a lot of advantages to you. Now, before I talk about the advantages and other details you need to know about the scholarship, let me also specify here that Hungary is a member of the Schengen zone, which means that if you are studying in Hungary, you are equally going to be moving in and out of other Schengen nations, all right? It's advantage you, not so. Please, if you are new to the channel, subscribe and like this video. Thank you so much. So, again, understand that for you to move from Hungary, like for example, I was saying that you can migrate from Hungary to other Schengen nations. From Hungary to Czech Republic is 4 hours by bus, all right? So, it's not difficult to migrate. Now, the advantage is of you studying in the Schengen zone is that you can easily move to other places, okay, without a visa. You do not need a visa in as much as you have a study permit in one of those countries, okay. Now, these programs you are going to be studying in Hungary, for the scholarship in Hungary, the name of the scholarship is called the Hungarian Stipendium. The scholarships is going to be available for bachelor students, master students, PhD students, okay. So, if you are awarded the scholarship, you are going to study for free. You are going to pay your accommodation with money given to you by the scholarship board. You are going to be studying in Hungary, not Czech Republic, but Hungary, feeding from the scholarship board. You are equally going to be getting monthly stipend. That is why you are going to be feeding from the scholarship board. Also understand that the BSc programs you are going to be studying are in English, some are in Hungarian. Masters and PhD, same in English, some are in Hungarian. So when you are choosing a program, make sure you check the requirements and the language of instruction of the program. Now let's look at, remember I said the scholarship is going to cover your tuition fee, it's going to cover your monthly stipends, alright, that's money. They will be giving you money every month, which is around 43,700 Hungarian money. I think it should be Hungarian franca or something, and if you convert that money to euros, you are going to get around 102 euros. All right, and this money will be given to you every month for a period of 12 months. So in the total of 12 months for 1 year, they will give you around probably maybe 1,200. Thus, this one is just support. It's not like the actual stipend for most scholarships, okay? So they are just going to support you, but the accommodation and tuition fee is absolutely covered. You are not going to be paying for it. Now, These are the things you need. And remember, most of these schools, you are going to be applying for at least 2 programs in universities in Hungary. All right, some are located in all the cities in Hungary. All right, and I will be bringing some here in cities like Budapest, Debrecen, Ziyech, Gao. All right, there are a lot, Iga, and many other cities. These universities that you are going to be applying for, because you are going to be applying for the scholarship in these institutions, and these institutions are found in these cities. Okay, I hope you understand. So I will put links in the video description box for you to navigate and apply for this scholarship. There are countries that are eligible to apply for this scholarship. Most of these countries that are eligible have some kind of agreement with the Hungarian government. That is why these countries are available to apply. Now, if you take a look at the list of countries that are available, you will see that there are not many countries, by the way, all right? But you can have countries like South Africa, Namibia, Liberia, Nigeria, all right? And so many others, Ghana, Kenya, India. I already talked about South Africa. I will drop the links down there for you to verify. I'm going slowly because I want everybody to digest this material. As I speak, this scholarship is already open. Okay, it is open for you to apply. So the earlier you apply, the better for you, because it is going to close in January. Before the end of January is closing. Okay, so you should try and apply now so that you meet up the time, all right, so that the deadline doesn't catch you. Now, there are other things you need to know about this scholarship. Like I said, applications are submitted strictly online. You are only going to do the submission online. And what are some of the institutions? Like I said, there are host institutions that you are going to apply for. For example, if you check the link I will drop down there, you are going to find 689 different results. And if you look at the University of PEX, they have a master's program in advanced practice in nursing. All right, the duration is 4 years. And of course, the program is in English language. So this is a program you can check and apply. Make sure you check the requirements as well. If you check another university like Semewis University, all right, it also has a master's program in advanced nursing, all right, and of course, you are going to be studying in English language. This program is 3 years program, okay, so you can verify that and apply. Now, you can equally check maybe the University of Debrecen and apply for agricultural engineering. This one is a bachelor's programs and of course in English language, all right. It's 7 semesters and 7 semesters is 3.5 years. Then you equally have a university like the University of Nirega, all right. Is it Nirega or something? There are a lot. Agricultural engineering, you can check them. The University of Zegat, all right, equally have that. Hungarian University of Agriculture and Life Sciences. Check all these universities. They have bachelor's programs in agricultural engineering and apply. Now, the application documents you need to apply for the Hungarian stipendium include the application form, which is going to come online. All right, the form is online. You have to fill the form online, and of course, you are submitting all your required documents online. You equally need a recent photo. All right, this recent photo is going to help you a lot. And again, you need a motivation letter, maximum 1 page. It all depends if you are applying for bachelor's or master's degree. All right, you equally need school certificates, and the school certificates include all your degree certificates from the various universities. Okay, make sure these certificates and all these documents are in English language or in the language that the course is going to be taught in. You are going to apply for maximum 2 study programs, all right? And also, another document you need is your transcripts of records. Make sure they are clear and visible, and the CGPAs are all available with the total number of courses you have studied so far. Then you equally need a travel document, which is your international passport, all right? Make sure you get a passport which is at least still valid for maximum 1 year, all right? Or maybe minimum 1 year, sorry. All right, because you need a passport to get a visa to migrate to Hungary. Equally, you need a medical certificate. All right, the medical certificate, go to any state hospital, get the medical certificate and submit for this program. It is very important you get it and do the submission. All right, then I will be explaining more